Hi everybody, it's Diane. I am here with two junk journal flip throughs. These are the cooking journals I've been working on in the last couple videos. They both have a closure here that, to be honest, is a little more decorative. It's that paper type ribbon and it's strawberries. I thought that's kind of appropriate. So the small one here is 3 3/4 across, 6 inches up and down. It has 44 pages, counting front and back. They both are fabric sewn to scrapbook paper. They both have a 5-hole stitch binding. They both have fabric pockets on the front and back. This is a little notepad I made. It's a canning label there. That's a sticker. It is on scrapbook paper here. This is an old cookbook page. This is a little legal mini notepad with fabric on the side. This is a recipe card with washi tape and stamping. This is also an old cookbook page with washi tape. This is a little tuck spot I made. It's also a tag I made. It's a vintage image there of some cookies. Back is blank. It's a magazine word there. This paper is a coloring book. This is vintage ledger paper with a scrapbook paper pie up there. A little bit of a fold out here with scrapbook paper images. Fabric flip. Rubber stamping. This is also scrapbook paper. Scrapbook paper fish there on another old cookbook page. Another scrapbook paper fish. This is scrapbook paper here. Holds a tag I made. This is a vintage image, not a copy. Scrapbook paper knife and fork there. It is on coffee dyed notebook paper. Washi tape. Magazine image here with fabric. This is paper over the text. This bottom part flips up. This is an old book page here. This is a scrapbook paper image with a mini skinny tag in there. We're going back now, so this is the coffee dyed again. This is another vintage image. It's kind of hard to say. Magazine, washi tape, a little bit of fabric that's vintage. This is also vintage. Whoops. Cookbook page again that folds out on this side too with a little bit of washi tape. Washi tape, rubber stamp, scrapbook paper, magazine image there, scrapbook paper, fabric, an old image, not a copy, washi tape and stamping, fabric, little scrapbook paper image there. This is a tuck that flips up. Scrapbook paper images there. It's a magazine image. This is an old recipe card from a friend of mine who was clearing some out, and I took them for this exact purpose. I have actually made this. It's good. And there are 2 blank recipe cards in the back pocket here. This one is vintage from the 70s, although it's it's new old stock. I picked up. This one was the same thing. It was an unopened pack of recipe cards I picked up at a thrift store, but I don't know how old it is. Okay, the larger one is 6 inches across by about 6 1/8 up and down. It has 52 pages. And this is a scrapbook paper card there. This is Easter egg dyed notebook paper with some scrapbook paper attached. There are several pages in this one that are sewn together to make it wide enough. Another canning label there. It flips out with magazine image. Scrapbook paper and stamping. This is coffee dyed paper, scrapbook paper, salt and pepper down there. That's on scrapbook. So it's notebook sewn to scrapbook paper. There's a little pocket here in the middle with a little journaling card I made. This is a vintage cookbook page with notebook paper sewn to it. More scrapbook paper images. Fabric atop here. This is a similar notepad I made for this one. And a actually journaling card I made, but I sewed it in to be a tuck. This is a coloring book page, scrapbook paper. This is scrapbook paper, as is this. Rubber stamping here. These are two journaling cards I made. The images here is a photograph of actual recipe cards I own. I, arranged them like a collage, so to speak, and just took a picture of them. There's sewing around those. We have more coffee dyed notebook paper here with scrapbook paper images, fabric on the side. That's a vintage image from a cookbook. Cookbook page, scrapbook paper, piece of pie there. Washi tape, rubber stamp, the same recipe card in this one. Ledger paper with a flip up tuck here. Both of those images are from old books. And this is a tag I made. Magazine image, another old cookbook page. This is that same mini legal pad with donuts and fabric on the side. Vintage image from a book. This is magazine. This is an old math textbook paper, or textbook, sorry. I put paper over the text there. This is scrapbook paper, washi tape on the top. It's a tag I made. That's vintage there. That's magazine, that's scrapbook paper. This is a vintage book page here. Little scrapbook paper image. That's from a vintage Jell-O cookbook. Scrapbook paper aprons here. Rubber stamp. This is a note paper glued down. Washi tape. This is magazine with some washi tape. The cookbook again with fabric. This is a magazine image. This is a scrapbook paper image here and here. It's a journaling card I made. The photo there is from an old magazine. Yes, a very old magazine. Washi tape and stamping, fabric. Washi tape with a very old image. I think it's from a book. Not totally sure, but it's not a copy. This is from a cookbook, not a copy. Washi tape. These are from a cookbook too, not copies. Journaling card I made. That recipe is vintage. Rubber stamping back there. Little scrapbook paper mixer there. Washi tape and a magazine image. Fabric on the side. Scrapbook paper labels here with another scrapbook paper recipe card. Magazine, washi tape and stamping, fabric. Magazine, and the same two recipe cards in this one. Okay, well, thanks for watching. These will be in my shop just a minute or two after this video goes up. Have a nice day, everybody.